In the mood for Blood Bowl. Hello. It's the recap for 2B and I'm Lord Brainlord. Division 2B in turmoil as favourites lose games, beloved players die, and a pizza causes a player to lose a match. Mad Frog enters period of mourning and takes up smoking after having his best player killed by a no-assist foul after already using his apothecary on him after he died earlier in the game. Lord Brainlord's predictions are under fire for being extremely incorrect. It's the coaches who messed up, says embattled recapper. A listener has emailed in and taught me the correct way to say REBBL supremacy. It's REBBL supremacy. If you want to see a coach fireball 7 Wood Elves and only knock over 2 with no armor breaks, Illogix is your man. If you want to see a player pick up the ball, quick pass to a catching colleague and have the team fail all 3 of those rolls, Illogix is your man. Snake a GFI needed to shut down a touchdown, Illogix is your man. See out a calm and steady 2-1 grind? Not so much. We also had Loot Grip in this match, who I hadn't seen before, and, judging by this performance, probably won't again either. Prog wins fans across the globe with second downfield chuck in successive matches. He also wins the game with some absolutely classic Wood Elf business, leaping about, knocking out Chaos Warrior ball carriers as you sack them, all that good stuff. There's some wise words here from our mysterious benefactor. 6% ball possession for Nibanon probably indicates that something happened. 9 Kaz too, so it sounds like a real bing-bonger, but it's simply impossible to tell. Spooky. It is coming up to Halloween after all, folks. With multiple leapers on both sides, I was expecting and hoping for maximum nonsense. A sack every single turn, scatter chains that took literal minutes to resolve, more than 4 interceptions, met ketera. But the boys just couldn't sack each other to save their lives. Both coaches' trust in Blodge was certainly rewarded, as the first half alone saw at least 10 dice on the ball with no takedowns. There was a healthy level of violence, with Witch Elf Ayla Liane in particular putting in a real shift. And the second half did see some sacks, with second liner Earthriel taking the ball down 3 times, but with totally irrelevant in the KO bin and the scatters absolutely refusing to provide any silliness, the liners cannot make anything of it, but they do eventually secure the ball at the end, a last gasp attempt at the win by the travelling circus undone by a failed pickup. The Nurgle lose. A nice reminder that they're just people like you and me. They love their families like we do and have hopes and dreams and all the rest. In a way, it's heartwarming. Amazons have been a little bit of a bogey team for innovation, and if this team has any weakness, it's the wizard. Sterling work from Roxana here, picking up both touchdowns. But even without her on the final drive, the impressive beats stop the Nurgle score. It's not entirely misery for REBBL supremacy, by the way. He does pull off a downfield truck described as good and nice by Lord Brainlord. He did fail his one turn, have a catastrophic pitch invasion, a first action snake, and have his best player die, though. I guess probably enough of that. Along with claiming probably the biggest scalp in the entire division on match day 2, he also just absolutely smashed the game in general. Tanking general. Knocking out and injuring and killing players left and right, even getting a 1 on his wizard didn't slow him down. Nearly pitch-cleared supremacy in the first half and did the real damage in the second. There's no doubt about it. The tanking generals are now the official villains of 2B. This dismal spectacle has screamed into an extremely commanding lead in the race for least good game of the season. The only thing keeping me from slipping completely into an irreversible coma was the death of popular flesh column Dawn of the Hungry. This game was hard to follow, as all the players were lizards. On the first drive, the defending lizards briefly stole the ball off the attacking lizards, but then those lizards stole it straight back and scored on turn 8. Then the defending lizards get their turn 8 when they score on their specialist one-turning lizard. In the second half, the attacking lizards, who were the defending lizards in the drive before, fail a dodge with their ball carrier lizard and lose as a direct result of this. Lizard. Predictions didn't work out so well last time, but here's some more for you. Any suggestions that I've predicted certain results just so that they would fit on one line are unfounded. You can't prove it. Aprog, Watchtower, and Fellfish are on good runs, Illogix is on a real run of bad luck, Trainrar and Dundalars love to draw. What could go wrong? Thank you for your time, everyone, and I'll see you next week.